What we're looking at here is a little Wuben flashlight that I took out and did some shining with. I'm impressed with it. This is called the Wuben Night XO, and it's a EDC angled light. Comes with a 18350 lithium battery. Waterproof Type-C charging port. Just trying to hit the specs, and we're going to rip this thing out quick. Turbo is 1100 lumens for 1 minute, and then it drops down to 300 lumens for 2 hours. And high is 250 lumens for 2.5 hours. But you're to drop down to 1 lumen moonlight mode, 130 hours of runtime. And this is running an Osram P9, which is 125 meters of throw. Let's take this thing out. Pretty nifty packaging. Now, one, it's saying here you can program this to adjust your moonlight 1 to 15 lumens, low to 15 to 50, medium 15 to 150, high 150 to 300. We're not going to get into that, but I do really like this flashlight. Number one, key in on, it's got a super strong magnet on it. On the bottom is a work light. A beautiful clip. Looks like basically billet aluminum, and charging port is right in here. USB-C. Little magnets up here to hold this dust cover down. Got a rubber seal there. I'm going to start adding in a real detailed shot of my flashlights quick. And then we're going to be talking about this with my other camera. It's a Wuben XO Night. Very heavy, well-built flashlight. Extremely bright, by the way. Well, there's the switch right there. Them two discs are two small M52 grade magnets, I believe. And the switch is right here. Pretty cool flashlight. Let's get talking about it. And to turn it on, I have it locked out. So I do believe there's a sticker on it. You got to hit it 4 times. And that would be the lowest mode. Extremely long runtime. Oh, by the way, it has a TIR lens. If you're to long press it, you're going to go into that firefly mode, I do believe. And with it off, you double click, or you're in the strobe. There it is. When it's on, you double click, you go into turbo. And of course, it can burn your hand. And that stays on for 1.5 minutes. But when you got it on, you hold it, it ramps up to high and back down to low. And if you see there, every time you turn it on, you get your blue indicator showing you that the battery's charged. Kind of oddball design, but it would work real good for working on something or just sitting like on a table shining. No need to worry about it tipping over or laying down. And this thing is very hefty. It feels actually like a solid piece of metal. Now, I did pull this bottom off. Not sure if it's replaceable. You know what? I'm going to shut the camera off and I'm going to try to open that up. Alright, I did break that free with the rusty pair of needle nose pliers. And we're going to continue opening this thing. And there it is. And that magnet is strong. Of course, it must be about an M50 grade neodymium magnet. And this says 1100 milliamp, 4.07 watt hours. Wuben 18350. And it's such thick aluminum, this flashlight. This has got me intrigued. There's a brass. Looks like you could screw that open. But man, is that magnet strong. Let's get this thing back together. Real good O-ring on it. I would say if you take this apart, put new batteries in, make sure you got that screwed down tight. And there we are. I wonder if that comes off. I ain't gonna try it. At the moonlight mode. Alright, let's get outside and show you what this thing's made of for output. Alright, I got this little Wuben Night XO shining out at a tree at 62 meters away. And this is on the highest mode, the turbo. And I'm going to ramp through the modes. The lower modes ain't going to hit it, of course, but that does an excellent job of hitting that tree. That's the lowest mode. You can't see that far out. If I were to drop the camera down, barely doing about 30 feet in front of me. Next mode up, barely hitting the road right there. You can see it. Probably about, it's about 45 feet. Next mode up, lighten that up fairly decent. In the higher mode, that's going out to that tree pretty easy at 62 meters. Then you double click, you go into turbo. Let's see if it reaches down farther in turbo. Oh yeah, that tree that's behind them weeds, it's 94 meters. It's hitting that pretty good. Actually hitting that tree line back there pretty decent too. That's over 100 meters easy. It's not hitting the hillside that I shine the brighter lights at all. But that's over 240 meters. Can't expect that, but... And light seems to stay on pretty decent amount of time, even on turbo. The highest mode, other than turbo, works quite well. Pretty awesome for a little work light. We are going to compare this to some vehicle headlights. Give you a little bit of an idea. Awesome little light. Just for comparison's sakes, them are some solar lights under my mailbox. And that's high. And that's over about 100 feet away. Turbo, it drowns them out. Pretty cool. Okay, I got a 2015 Jeep Cherokee with it on a high beam. And this is this Wuben. That's on the high mode. There's turbo. The Wuben, Jeep headlights. Wuben, Jeep headlights. Lighting her up pretty good. Comparable to car headlights, that's for sure. I'll give you an idea. On high, almost doing it. You can actually see them. The turbo, of course, lights it up pretty good. Pretty awesome. Pretty bright light. Comes with the USB-C, spare O-rings, directions, and a very unique, awesome flashlight. Wuben. The Wuben Night. Works pretty good for clipping it on your front pocket, shining out. As you see in the beam there, it's extremely bright. Decent amount of runtime on this thing. Check this out. I got another Wuben that I'm doing a video on, a real small form factor, 18650, so watch for that. But done Wubens in the past that really like them. It's like a little brick. There you go. Wuben Night XO. Till next time.